Angler Allen here. Today we're going to take the turkey out of the brine and we're going to smoke it. At my house, it's a tradition. We smoke the turkey, but we brine it the night before. And today we're going to put it on the smoker. See you in a bit. Alright guys, took the turkey out of the brine bag and just pat it dry. Let's get some of the moisture out of the cavity inside. And it ain't got to be 100%, but you want to kind of pat it the best you can. Especially right here on the breast area where the meat is that you're going to carve. All right, now I'll set this to the side. Okay, now I'm going to stuff apples in it. The apples that I put in with it in the brine. Put some onions in it inside the cavity. These onions was also in the brine bag with it. Basically whatever you put in there. Some people put carrots and celery. You can do that. I just chose apples and onions, something very simple. And this kind of helps it stay firm and full as well while it's cooking. Stuff it up in there. All right, then I'll take some butcher twine. Let's cross his legs up here, and it ain't got to be nothing fancy, but we're gonna tie his legs together here. Like I said, it ain't got to be nothing fancy. Then we'll take his wings and we'll tuck in behind his head here. Tuck him in, so come straight on top, and then it's tucked in back here. He's ready to go. So next step is I will take a little bit of EVOO, extra virgin olive oil, and I'll rub on it. And that will help the brine, or the dry rub stick that I'm putting on it. And I'll put that on there here in a minute. And we'll be right back. All right guys, then I got some little seasoning pack I'm gonna kind of throw on it. And this is just some other herbs and seasoning, that's all it is. All right. Then, when we come back, I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do next. All right, guys. Now the next step in this, after I have put what dry rub I'm gonna put on there, I'm going to inject it with some Tony Chachere's injectable Creole style butter. So I'll draw it up in the syringe that they provide you. Then I'll take and just go through and inject a little bit down in the breast area. Yep, get that breast all injected up real full. Right. And just a little bit here, a little bit there. Yep, see them breasts all plumped up. Then I'll squirt a little bit in the legs. Get them thighs all big and full. There we go. Then I'll draw some up. And I'll stick it in the cavity. Drive it in there. And then I'll squirt it loose in the cavity. Give it a little bit more for good measure. Right. There we go. All right. And then I'm gonna top it off with a little bit, just a little bit of some of that special All right, see you in a minute. Y'all come out to the cooker with me. All right, guys, turkey's on the smoker. Got it, I got the probe on it. I've got the iGrill system running on it right now, and I will keep check on the internal temp. I'll cook it up to internal temp. What I'm looking for is around 165 degrees internal temp in the breast meat. Then I'll probe the legs and the wings and make sure they're done. But when I get it all ready and it starts progressing, I'll take pictures and I'll add them in the video. Y'all have a good one. All right, guys, we're into the cook. We're at 120 degrees internal temp. I've opened it up. I'm gonna spray it down with some coconut oil. Now's the time when I start getting around 120 degrees. Now's the time that I will really keep an extra eye on this bird. I'll open it up and I will start the process of keeping it sprayed down with some oil. And that will continue to give it that nice golden brown color. And I don't really want it to darken up much more than what it is now on top. Maybe a little bit more around the front here. But right there's good and golden brown, and it's looking good. All right, guys, I'll tint it with some foil here in a little while. I'll open it back up and wrap some foil over it, and we will let it run that way. All right, guys, be right back in a little while. All right, guys, we're at 152 degrees. I'm gonna take the tint aluminum foil off here. Looking great, looking just right. Perfect. All right, guys, we'll come back when we're ready. See ya.